Right. Yo, man, I will say bless her life, bless her love, saying Sinclair this, saying you are watching Who Is Mutswako TV Real, Jano Star, Wall Emmanuel, I King Celestia, Ja, Rastafari is Almighty, I, born out, born out, born out, yo, Mutswako TV, Who Is Jano Star, level up. Okay, I first started off in 2016, you know what I mean? 2016, it was like after high school, you know what I mean? I basically was doing my thing in my room, yeah, chilling, until one MC in particular came to me and said, hey, I see your talent, and I seen where you grow from, you know what I mean? So, his name is MC Frankie Vibes, by the way. Yeah, so Frankie Vibes, yeah, Frankie Vibes from Jongwe Corner. Yeah, that's where I started, you know what I mean? JC, you know what I mean? Big up, that's the foundation, you know what I mean? Rastafari, big up Boss Chow in our real life, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then from then I started going to a whole lot of different types of clubs, linking up with a whole lot of DJs and artists and MCs at the same time. And yeah, it's basically it, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's how the foundation is laid. Yeah, Sinclair Zimbabwe, I've rebirthed myself into something, you know what I mean, from deal, you know what I mean? It's all about positivity, it's all about growing your brand, you know what I mean? And it's all about exposure to the right people, you know what I mean? And where the links at, you got to look at where your foundation is laid first. You got to give thanks, you know what I mean? Rastafari is Almighty. Yeah, like I said, it's all about positive. I'm one Rasta without locks, in case you don't know real. Yes, I take the real foundation of Rastafari to heart because it's a positive message. It's not all about smoking ganja and getting high and stuff like that. It's all about the connection with the people, you know what I mean? Giving the people one love, one aim, and one destiny. Like Bob Marley said, good music alone shall live, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's all about positivity and righteousness, you know what I mean? And looking back, 2017, I branched out as on my own. I first started playing with MC Frankie Vibes. Then I did a bit of Tony Touch as well. Yeah, the late Ricky D, rest in peace, Ricky, Jano Star, and I mean, yeah. Then I had MC Gudo as well, who's also doing his thing at Jongwe Corner. So I just had to leave the foundation, to encourage myself and grow myself as my own personal, as my own personal brand, you know what I mean? And from then it was I mainly was doing hip hop, and then until the dancehall element came into it, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's when I received my long rebirth of music, you know what I mean? And it's like a spotlight. Dancehall people think it's all about smoking reef and smoking weed and getting cranked up. There's messages, there's longevity in the messages of dancehall and reggae, you know what I mean? Like Capleton said, slew them, they bare feelings, them a carry their figure. This King Celestia, watch all of them die, yo. You know what I mean? Those influential cue points of that song are totally righteous, because no one can diss King Celestia, no one can diss God is Almighty, you know what I mean? Okay, now Burnouts. Okay, Burnouts is a DJ in particular called Selector Bass, the biggest and the baddest host. Shout out Selector Bass, you know what I mean? Yes, he approached me, you know what I mean? He's just like, hey, my lad, you can fire the session for me, you know what I mean? And I was just like, okay, let me just do it. And the vibe is, it's all about car culture, getting together as one nation and one aim, you know what I mean? You're getting all different types of people with their cars, with your food stalls, shisha, shout out the plug, Wheezy, we there pan real, Rastafari, you know what I mean? Yo, and shout out to Boy Odini, yeah, that's also my co-MC at Burnouts, you know what I mean? So yeah, so it's basically the foundation, you know what I mean? Foundation, it grew into something that I never thought that I would be able to do, you know what I mean? It took myself to push myself to that level, in case you don't know. Yeah, like I said, It's all about self-righteousness. And if you're not confident in yourself, you'll never be confident in anything that you do, you know what I mean? So burnout is one of those situations where I just grab my mic and I do my thing, you know what I mean? Light up the whole entire stage and light up the whole entire people and give the people the voice that people are missing, and that is pure love, unity and respect for one another, you know what I mean? Yeah, because it's all about shellings and non-stop shellings for all, you know what I mean? So Sinclair Zimbabwe is basically the guy that comes and brings unity and brings fire to the stage. Well, Emmanuel, I shout out Selector Bass, the Wheezy, the Plug, the whole entire entourage, Real, Houdini, Wagwan. Alright, so what's coming up next? Let me branch it out from the bottom. We are going to the top. What's coming up next is my door plate sessions. I'm bringing door plates all the way from Jamaica, you know what I mean? Yeah, we have like people like Sizzler Kalanji with Zimbabwean sound, from yours truly, DJ Sinclair and MC Sinclair, you know what I mean? And to create one voice for all, you know what I mean? Because dancehall is a revolutionary music, you know what I mean, in its own right, as well as reggae. Reggae it's birthed from when we as black people came off the slave ships, you know what I mean? Reggae, it's all about the Naya being a drum, you know what I mean? And if you noticed, people are now taking dancehall and moving it into more hip hop. But there's no originality to it these days, you know what I mean? I got to be frank and I got to be honest, you know what I mean? There's no thing as trap dancehall. There's no thing as amapiano dancehall. Dancehall is dancehall. If you try and mix the two, you are confusing the scheme, you know what I mean? You're burning the seed. So yeah, so there'll be door plates. There'll be a whole lot of podcasts. I'm about to launch my podcast in a couple of months. I'm still working on the financial bits and stuff like that, you know. The thing is hard, the thing is real, you know what I mean? So you just got to keep it burning, keep it fire, you know what I mean? And then and I'll be in all like other different clubs, like let's say Vidro, Pablo's, Mutswako 11, Club 11. And you know the thing, in fact, Club 11, that's where I used to do my flea market. There used to be a thing called the market on a Saturday. Yeah, shout out Boss Ian, Rastafari, is almighty, you know what I mean? Real, levity upon levity, you know what I mean? Jano Star, Ole Emmanuel, Sinclair this. Cool. So at home, my home life, you know what I mean? My home life is my home life. I keep it separate to my business, you know what I mean? I'm this goofy character when I'm at home, you know what I mean? Yeah, people call me Comrade Chinos because I used to create mayhem at home. You know what I mean? Comrade Chinos. Yeah, that's my nickname at home. So yeah, my mom, I got my dad, and I got my sisters. I'm the oldest, by the way. Yeah, I'm the firstborn, you know what I mean? The first lion, you know what I mean? So yeah, basically my home life is my home life. I'm very goofy at home. I'm a very funny person when I'm at home. I take my family very key and they dear to my heart because that's my real foundation, you know what I mean? Yeah, they're the one that give me the light. They're the one that give me the utmost encouragement to do what I have to do, you know what I mean? Yeah, every time I go on my shows, I just remember that I got a family that really supports me, you know what I mean? Real, and it's all about giving your family the best love, because without love in a family, there's no family, you know what I mean? And people don't know this. People call me the dancehall chef because I am a chef in a real life, you know what I mean? I'm a qualified 5-star chef, you know what I mean? Yes, I can whip you up something that you'll never ever believe, you know what I mean? Yeah, and food, music, that's basically me. It's therapeutic, you know what I mean? It gives people therapy. No matter where you are, no matter which country you're from, no matter which religion, no matter which tribe you are, music and food always brings people together, you know what I mean? And that's the most positive light that I can ever share with anyone, you know what I mean? For instance, if you go to Jamaica, you get ackee and saltfish, you know what I mean? Yeah, and your jerk chicken, you know what I mean? Come back home to Zimbabwe, you get your mazondo, maguru, and sadza, you know what I mean? High fields there, pan, you know what I mean? It's all about bringing people together with food, you know what I mean? And food, if you don't know about food is also a therapeutic for other people. You know what I mean? It takes people into another comfort zone. That's why I love, yeah, that's why I love cooking. That's why I love doing my thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why people call me the dancehall chef. And dancehall chef Sinclair, I'll be having reggae in the background while I'm whipping up something French or something Jamaican or something this and that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we just got to keep the fire burning, keep the fire earning. You know what I mean? Rastafari is almighty. Sinclair, Zimbabwe. Now, when it comes to the financial thing about our work, you know what I mean? It's a very, yeah, people, yeah, you know, I've been through a point where I had to walk to a venue. I live in Hillside, and yeah, from Hillside, I got to walk all the way to, let's say, Mount Pleasant or this and that, yeah, just for a show and just to get money, so I can put food on the table. You know what I mean? And you got to. And I believe walking is not a crime, no matter where you come from. Everyone walks, no matter whether you got a car, no matter whether you got a bike, no matter whether you got a motorcycle. No, walking is actually good exercise for the body. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't feel that it's a crime to walk. Yes, people will be laughing at you to say, hey, but at the end of the day, they don't know the struggle that you're going through. You know what I mean? And not everybody is blessed with a silver spoon up their mouths. You know what I mean? And no one got the pure righteousness at home. Yes, we may come from a different background. You know what I mean? But we are all equal. You know what I mean? You know, no matter whether you got your family comes from a well-off place, you got a foundation of money, you got this and that. That does not matter. I believe self-work and working towards what you want is most key. You know what I mean? You're like burnouts. They first you first go onto your show. You first do your set. Yeah, then you get paid after, and the benefits from there. You actually get tips from most of the crowd. Mdara nongoti o mfano wangu oka 20 or oka 50 mfano wangu, plus you get your other monies. You know what I mean? And it's all about your exposure, and it's all about how you treat your people. That's how you get your financial gain. You know what I mean? Don't look at yourself to say, okay, I am top, I am this and that, I'm the one that's making it right now. No, there's no blood clot way that you will ever be. Yeah, you know what I mean? You'll never be a successful someone when you don't know what's who and who's who in the zoo, because it's all about creating one love, one unity, one aim, and one destiny. And the destiny, it means financial. When you look at the destiny, financial gain is key when it comes to your destiny, because your footprints are marked of how financially stable you are.